The Bears were out-coached in yesterday's loss to the Lions. Today I want to go a little bit deeper and break down where it all went wrong and how the coaches took away Justin Fields' swagger. Heading into the fourth quarter, Justin Fields had already showcased most of the traits you look for in a franchise quarterback right in front of our eyes all in one game. You saw him read the defense, progress through his reads and make big-time passes. You saw him get rid of the ball quickly and avoid sacks. You saw good decision-making and a special ability to make something out of nothing when his receivers were covered downfield. You saw a true leader, inspiring his teammates on the field and on the sideline. You saw leadership when he was coaching Dan Feeney on the field. You saw a warrior with blood pouring out of his middle finger on his right hand, the same hand he injured. You then saw him with that injured hand fight through the pain and lace one of the most beautiful passes I've ever seen from a Bears quarterback. His 40-yard touchdown pass to DJ Moore on 3rd and long late in the game was as big of a play that I've seen from a Bears quarterback in more than 15 years. It was an absolute dime. He dropped it in a bucket on the road in a hostile environment against a better team in a clutch situation. Justin Fields delivered. The Bears then ran another 24 plays after Fields threw that touchdown pass to DJ Moore. 24 plays. Do you want to guess how many passes Justin Fields got to throw out of those last 24 plays? Just 3. 3 more passes after that. Luke Getsy effectively took the ball out of his hands. But Fields made it clear that he still had his swagger back. Even after throwing that touchdown and Getsy trying to take the ball out of his hands, he still led the team on a 14-play, 70-yard drive for a field goal, eating up nearly 9 minutes of clock in the fourth quarter. And he finally had a chance to make another play on that drive. And it was one of the key plays of the game. 3rd and 14. The Bears were on the edge of field goal range, and it was just a one-score game at this point, and they needed to get some yards. Justin again showed his incredible playmaking ability, scrambling for 30 yards, saving the drive, and getting us into field goal range. Fields had his swagger back. He was dancing. He just made a huge play and put us in position to win the game. You could see that Justin was confident and he had his swagger back. I said it on my live stream. It was the first time I've seen him dance like that since he was at Ohio State. He made a huge play in a clutch situation and he was clearly feeling it at this point. And what does Luke Getsy do after Fields makes that huge run and picks up a first down on 3rd and long? Getsy calls 3 straight run plays and settles for a field goal. Again, he took the ball out of Justin's hands when he was playing his best football and playing confident. It's just inexcusable. And then what happens? The Lions march down the field, score a touchdown, make it a one-score game. Bears get the ball back, still in control of the game. All we need is 2 first downs to run out the clock and win the game. And not only does Getsy not give Fields a chance, but he calls 2 of the most predictable play calls I've ever seen. Luke Getsy got exposed. His 2 run calls on 1st and 2nd down were juvenile. Detroit was all over it. There were 9 men in the box, and Getsy still called 2 runs straight up the middle. Detroit was all over it, and it put us in 3rd and 9, another 3rd and long. And now we got another problem. We need a first down to possibly ice the game. Fields finally gets a chance to make a play, and he throws a beautiful dime downfield to Tyler Scott, who loses track of the ball, slows down, and has it fall through his hands. But the biggest part here is Getsy didn't give Fields the chance to win the game. After throwing a huge touchdown pass to DJ Moore on 3rd and long, and then picking up a huge 30-yard scramble on 3rd and long, bailing Luke Getsy out twice and putting us in position to win the game, Luke Getsy calls 5 straight run plays. Run, 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 field goal, run, run, and then 1 pass. The one that went through Tyler Scott's hands. That was his only chance before the Lions marched down the field and scored again. The Bears lose. I just don't get it. Getsy only gave Fields one chance with the game on the line, and he threw a laser downfield, and Tyler Scott slowed down on the route. I hate to see it. It's just awful. I feel bad for Tyler Scott, but the ball was thrown pretty much perfectly. So many people have already said that. Anyone saying Fields overthrew that is just crazy. It's just wrong. Watch the route. It was just another thing, though. So many things had to go wrong for us to lose this game. And honestly, the coaching staff should be ashamed of themselves. I don't flip-flop my takes. I stand by my takes. And if things change, I'm always honest and upfront with you guys. But I think as fans, we have a special opportunity here to distance ourselves from the people who spread all the narratives. Anyone who is blaming Justin Fields for yesterday's loss is spreading a narrative. It's not about being right or wrong, or even about what Justin does the rest of his career. Yesterday's game, set it aside and look at it from any perspective you like. And there's just no way you can objectively come to the conclusion that Justin Fields wasn't one of the best players on the field and played well enough for the Bears to win the game. You simply cannot say the same thing about the coaching staff, though. They let the players and the fan base down. There needs to be some accountability from those coaches and the front office. I don't know how they respond to this, but it's one of the worst losses we've suffered in recent years as a fan base. Yes, there were tons of positives, and we'll be talking about those all off season because yes, this is a rebuild, and I do believe this team's still headed in the right direction, but there's no reason to be positive as a Bears fan today. Our coaching staff just lost us another game, and at this point, they're running out of excuses and time. We can't waste any more of Justin Fields' career with awful play callers. He deserves better. This fan base deserves better. And I don't know where to go from here. I still want this team to get some wins and build some momentum down the stretch, but bringing back Luke Getsy next year, no matter what happens the rest of this year, might be a mistake. I've just lost faith in him as a play caller at the NFL level. I would honestly give Andrew Janocko a shot. He's a smart guy with a lot of NFL experience, and he has a good relationship with Justin Fields. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. This is going to be a rough week as fans, but as always, it's knowledge over narratives here, and I think this is a great opportunity to see who's spreading those narratives. I appreciate everyone who watches the videos. Please hit that like button for me. Stay tuned, and until next time, bear down.
Swifty in the house!
What's up, Swift? It's Kyler Gordon. Just want to do a quick shout out to Swift Sports Network with all the latest news on the Bears. Keep doing your thing. Just hope you have a good day, man, and I just want to say bear down.